I should just realize I wasn't recording. Whoops. Jeez. So if you miss anything or aren't able to download something in time, then you can go back to that. I will try to give people time to click on these links though. Okay. Can I get like a show of hands or just some messages in Zoom if we're ready to move on?
Tomas,
Yeah.
do we have to give the Trello link or no?
I'll give that one out later. That's what I realized. I just forgot.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we can talk about that later when we go into more like FRC specific stuff. Okay, so are we ready to move on to the next piece, or do we still have people going? Thumbs. An Oracle account. Huh. I don't remember having to do that, but if when you go to the download for your version, you might have to make an Oracle account.
I think you have to make an Oracle account. Make sure that you're using the community edition.
Is this is for the JDK download?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. That's weird. I don't remember having to make an Oracle account.
I think you have to do that. It's because of legal things, licensing. So
Okay.
Oracle license you to use Java for free, but they also want agreement signed.
Seems some people didn't have to. Strange. Okay. I guess we'll give that a little more time. Any thoughts so far? Am I going too fast? I always tend to go too fast on presentations. Oops. Okay. Next piece, IntelliJ. Like I was saying earlier, IntelliJ is a lot of the team members' ID of choice. It's just neat. There are alternatives, but I think this is the one most of us are going to be using. If you are familiar with another one and you would rather use that, that is completely fine. Or yeah, but this is the link to IntelliJ download. Now you're going to want to get the community edition. There's professional and there's community. Professional costs money. We'll actually get into something about that later, but for now, just you're going to want the community edition and the .ex. And I think it automatically goes to whatever your device version is, so you don't even have to like choose your device. And I sent that link into the chat. Any questions? You can message me privately or just to everyone, or you can just say it. Should have thought of something to do between downloads. It's a note to self. Oh, Jerry, I will send you a Slack link. It didn't change the screen, right? You're still on the presentation. Maybe. Caleb, Dev,
Huh?
is it still on the presentation screen?
Nope.
can see,
Yeah,
like,
your Slack is up.
Ah,
we can see like half the presentation. Okay, never mind.
yeah. I'll just use my phone. And then once you finish, just send a message in the chat. Okay, Jerry, I sent you an invite to Slack. I don't know if you just saw me took a screenshot, but that is for attendance purposes. Okay. Are more people finishing up? No rush. Does anyone need some more time or any questions? Okay. Cool. That looks like we're ready to move on. So the GitHub Student Developer Pack is something you're not going to need if like it's not required or anything. But it's just something I like to throw in because it's a nice deal. It's completely free. If you're a student, GitHub, like I was saying earlier, the place we used to host our code, has a thing with a bunch of programming resources, as things like AWS credits, IntelliJ, the professional edition, Git Kraken, which is a more feature-heavy version of GitHub. It has all this stuff. You just need to send them a picture of your student ID or a transcript, and then after like a week or two, they will allow you to give you stuff in the pack. But This is not something that you're gonna need for any like thing. It is something that I just know is might be nice for some people. Even Git Kraken, I use GitHub. I mean, which is another free version. You can use it more than Git Kraken. So I send that link. And yeah. Okay. We are going to start with the main part of this. Jeez. I did not pace this out well. But actually learning Java. So I know we have some people in here who already know Java or like have taken courses. I'm gonna ask you just wait a second because we have something on that later. But for people this is your first time programming in Java, this is your first experience with Java, or you're just wanting to learn. We're going to be using this site called Moose. It is, I'm going to warn you now, it's not English in origin. Everything's transcribed really well and stuff, but like some of their videos and stuff, I think it's like Norwegian, but the website's really well. If that does bother you, there are good alternatives for starting off. Code Academy has a course which we used in years past, but I think this one's just a little bit more in depth and more goes over stuff better, because I know Code Academy was a problem where it was a little bit light and it went very fast and didn't go over much stuff. I send that link in chat. So by next meeting, if you could complete the part 1 and part 2 of Java Programming 1, that would be really great. This meeting goes until 8:30. I will be here until 8:30. But the rest of this meeting is probably just going to be people going through this courses on their own, and I'll be here answering questions. But once you've started and you're feeling like you've got the hang of it and you don't want to stay in the Zoom chat, you can leave. Yeah, but I'll be here to answer questions, or if you want to message me on Slack or on Discord if you join that, I will answer questions there too. This is a great way to get started. And then real quick, if you are someone who's already familiar with Java, who's taken courses, who's worked with it before, then I have some other resources for furthering your familiarity. The OCA exam, which is the Oracle certification A something, is an exam hosted by Oracle, which is where we were downloading Java off of earlier. And it is very in-depth, and there's a course on it in Udemy, actually, I misspelled that, which goes over like everything in Java in a lot of depth. If you want to do that course, I can give you my sign-in for free, so you don't have to pay for it. I've done it before. It works if you so don't worry about like overloading it. Another thing you can do, EDX has some projects you can do around Java in their Java category. And if you are looking to further your programming experience, the best class I think for learning programming at Eastridge is the AP Computer Science class. It's kind of difficult, but I think it's the best class for learning programming. I've taken, I think, every class at Eastridge now about programming. And this has been the one which I feel is the most, both in depth and also most useful. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully people are getting onto the Moose thing. I don't know what I'm calling it, MOOC. I call it MOOC for now. and finding the way around that. You don't have to create an account, but there are features around having an account. So if you want to create an account, you can. And yeah, any questions at all? I know I went through this fast and I missed some things. Or if you have any questions about what it's like to be on software, we'll go over that stuff in later meetings. But if you have any questions now, go ahead. Are people being able to access the MOOC? Thing. And I will admit, I have not fully taken this course. I went through and looked through the stuff that's in part 1 and part 2 to make sure it wasn't too much to do by next week. It is a bit. Java can be kind of hard. So yeah, it's, I know a lot going on right now. Might be unfair to ask to do all this, but if it's too much, please message me. Any questions about Java too? And yeah, I guess I'll just be here till 8:30 answering any questions. And hopefully in this time, you'll be able to get, if not complete, a lot of progress on the part 1 and part 2. I wonder if there's any way I can have it show only this screen. And again, don't feel like you have to stay. We're not going to be doing, there's no more. That was the end of the presentation. If you feel like you're good on your own, you don't want to be staying in the meeting, you can go ahead and leave. And if you do have questions that come up, you can rejoin or you can just message me. If you want to stay, that's cool too. I will be here. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing the presentation. I have to send some messages. Wonderful. It's great seeing this one if you'll be interested in software too. I think this is the most so far. Oh, I forgot to mention the MOOC. MOOC, is that a good way to call it? I just call it, keep calling it MOOC. Course uses JetBeans as his IDE, but as you should be able to get along fine with IntelliJ. If that causes any problems, you can please message me. But I think the way you create projects, the way you do code is going to be the same. I realized I didn't go over creating a project in IntelliJ. Was that something people would want to see?
Yeah, I would see that.
Cool. All right, gotta share my screen again. Ugh. You see, I did software preseason lessons last year too. This is very different now that we're all online. Gotta give it to teachers for figuring this all out. So you'll probably actually start on this screen, which is a project. Oh, whoops. Hopefully this doesn't. You probably start on this screen. So you want to go to new project on the right there. Is it going to show? And then I imagine Java's going to be at the top, and then it's going to want the SDK. Y'all probably just downloaded 1.8. I mean, y'all just downloaded 1.8, so you can use that. And then for the libraries and the frameworks, don't use any of those. And you can just ignore those pieces and go to the next. The project's gonna be blank, so don't worry about this part. Next. Your project's name. Just you can go like test and stuff. Whatever. And you are going to want to specify the folder. I have one called IntelliJ projects, and you're going to want to create a folder in there. This is one part that I think I don't like about the way it does it. IntelliJ does stuff, so test and stuff. So yeah, I made a folder for the project, and then in the project, I put the project in the folder. And then just finish that up, and then it stops showing it again. Whoops. There we go. So now you have a project. It's going to be blank for now, but you're going to want to go under the testing stuff name. And then in the FRC, right here, you're going to want to create a new Java class. And from there, you can program. I'll make a video on that actually. But yeah, I forgot that you actually do use the IDE in these lessons. When I was looking through it, it didn't look like you needed to, but I was just having another look, and it turns out you do. So yeah. Cool. I'll still be here. Please ask if you have any questions.
Question. Why Java 1.8?
Funny about that. I was having a reflection. I realized we could have done 1.11, but 1.8 is the most standard version I see people using, and what most things use, I find.
Yeah, I don't remember as well, but I would guess something was not compatible with 11. Was it the robot, or was it Whippylib?
Was it not compatible with 11?
Yeah, it was Java 11.
Yeah.
Probably the robot.
I guess if anything comes up, we can install again. But safe is 8, 1.8 is the version almost everything's going to be using.
Mhm.
Could you go over how to select the SDK again when you're making a new project?
Sure thing. I had some trouble with this when I was first starting. Oh, resume share. It's not letting me close the Zoom window. There we go. So new project SDK. If you don't have an SDK up here, you're probably gonna have to find it. And if it's not showing up, then it's probably going to be in your app data, which can be a little bit tricky to get to. You want to go to hashtag or you want to type in app data, it should be here, and then local. Yeah, this is only if it's not showing up, which it should. If it doesn't, then something might have happened. And then where is it? Is it programs? No, that's Python. Yeah, sorry about this. I didn't expect us to be using IntelliJ quite yet. Is the problem that the SDK is not showing up?
Yeah, it's not there.
Huh. So anyway, we can get it. To share your screen. Huh. I imagine when you go to the drop down, there's no option.
No. There's just download and add.
Okay.
But it is installed on the computer, right?
And I'm pretty sure it's going to be in your app data. I just
Yeah,
don't remember exactly where. I'm going to look
think
that up.
you can just add the
So for my SDK, it says open JDK 15. Is that like? That's
Yeah, I
not-
downloaded that one, but I don't think it's the right one. So
Yeah, I have that one for some reason.
That's the most recent one, I think, of Java that IntelliJ probably auto installs.
Okay, can I still use it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does WipiLib support 1.15? Tomorrow's?
We can troubleshoot that when we get to it. But for right now, just learning to program. I don't want to spend too long on these things. So just learning how to program, you can really use any version of Java. And then
okay.
we can get on to the bigger problems later.
yeah, the tutorials should work on any of those.
So I've made a new project, but I can't figure out how to type in the window. It just says like search everywhere, go to file and recent files.
Can I share your screen?
Yeah.
Is there a way? I'm trying to figure out how to do that actually. I don't think you have an option to share your screen, right?
Oh, there's an option, but it says host disabled.
There we go. I'll press submit to share screen. And I stop my sharing, and now can you try sharing?
Yeah. You see it?
I can see it now. Yep.
Yeah.
You have to select a file to actually code in. So you see the blue SRC folder.
Yes.
Okay, so if you right click on that and then hit new Java class, and then you can call it whatever. Tomas, would that be like main or something, or
It would be your main, but you can just name it whatever.
yeah, test, and then if you just hit return, it should open up a.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll make a video on that because I know a lot of people have troubles. I had troubles with that too, starting off. Yeah. Cool. For the people doing the course right now, how's it going?
I've just started it, so I will see you soon.
Cool. What have you got in your background then, Mikhail?
A corner.
A what?
A corner.
Ah, I see. It looked like a line to me, but now I see it's a corn.
You mean what?
Up, no, right? Yeah, that.
This?
That.
Oh, this is the picture of errors in
Oh.
Mariucci. 2016.
Wow. That is cool. You got everyone's autographs too. Oh, we should have done that.
Season got cut a little short, Tomas.
That is true.
Yeah, too sad.
And I found out where the JDK is in your files if you need to add Java 8 later on, but for now it should be fine.
Yeah, we can do that quick.
So you want to go to download here? I'll just share my screen again. IntelliJ. Do you see I'm in the new project screen right now?
Yep.
Okay, so then add JDK, and then you just want to go to your program files. Program. Oops.
Yep.
Files. Oh, whatever. And then it'll be under Java. And then the JDK you have downloaded will be there, and you're just going to want to select it. It should be JDK 8 point something. And you're just going to click OK.
I don't have a Java subfolder.
That is strange.
Okay, and I have a Mac,
Oh,
so
wait.
it doesn't look like that.
It's under program files x86. I have a Java.
Oh, you know who's a good resource for Mac stuff?
Who?
Caleb Google.
I found my
What?
Java folder.
Oh, right. Max. 1 second. You're in IntelliJ, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's probably the same as picture.
I have a JRE folder, but not a JDK.
So I think. Wait, so what's your, like, are you trying to get into a file, or is the problem with creating a project or the SDK?
1 second.
What?
So I'm trying to add I think it's Java 1.8 SDK. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find that.
Sorry, Trishika, you're cutting in and out.
Yeah, sorry. I'm having trouble with the SK as well.
Okay. So I'm selling. I believe. See, neither of you guys have Java folders.
I have a Java folder under the program files x86.
Okay. It should be under there. 1 sec.